Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Agent Nemitz, and welcome today to a little bit different of a video. This is a news video. This is just me going over some news for 2K21, current and next gen that came out today. They kind of been sending stuff out in a flurry ever since yesterday. Yesterday they released the trailer. Today they released a patch, and also just some other stuff along the way. Like they released an article, which we're going to go over in a little bit, which explains some news stuff for 2K21 next gen. So there's just a lot going on. Okay, I figured this was the best way for me to break it down. If you enjoy these type of videos, leave a like and comment. Let me know that you enjoy these type of videos. You want to see more from me. I want to start off by saying, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because I got more news stuff coming out for you. I'm new to this type of video stuff, so give me a little leeway, if you would, please. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you're not already following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. I tweet out a bunch of stuff, like when I post videos, just different things. I also retweet and like certain things that you will see quite frequently about 2K21 news. So if you want that information like quick, go follow me over there. It'll be great. Anyways, the first thing I wanted to start off this video with is patch 4 came out today. It came out this morning. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so all these times that you're seeing are on Eastern Standard Time. So 2K21 news posted at 7:39. Patch 4 is out. I believe I already updated for PS4. It's about 11 gigabytes. I don't know what it is for Xbox, but that's to start things out with that. And I heard it kind of broke some things in my team. So if you're a my team player, that's kind of unfortunate. I feel bad for you, but there's not much we can really do about it because 2K already put the patch out. So that's the first thing. The next thing is at 10 o'clock, actually 10:01 to be precise. They posted, 2K21 posted Next Gen Blog 1 of 3. So this is the first one, and if they're going to come out with them daily, like I said, this is like influx and overflow almost of information coming at us all at once. For 2K21 Next Gen, and this is some stuff that is in this that they go over, and we're going to kind of go over in detail. Shot meter, pull-up jumper categories, 3-point line recognition, size up speed control, new moves, animations, revamped ball physics, and you can click on it to go here. I already have it open. So this is the article on 2K's website of the report that they're talking about. You got Zion Williamson right here looking pretty fresh. I really like how they got stuff to reflect off the skin. In some aspects it looks really cool, like right here it looks really nice. In the trailer yesterday, sometimes Steph Curry's face looked really weird. That's not a result of him looking weird, it's like of the lighting kind of reflecting weird off his face. But anyways, so this is the Courtside Report #1 for next gen. It kind of goes over an overview. If you want to go to this website and read it, I'll link it down below so you can go read it, or go on Twitter and find it. So here's just some quick stuff that we're going to go over. Pro stick shooting. They're adding in a couple different things according to them. This is going to be similar to how it is in current gen, and like some people were guessing, it's kind of like a beta test for next gen, and they're keeping some features but also changing it. They're adding in this thing called shot arc, and you can see this video down here is kind of comparing it a little bit. You got Steph Curry, and see one shot's out that way and another one was up higher. The shot arc is a lot different, and there you go, there's a better overview of it. Basically, in addition to the aiming and the timing, depending on how fast you flick is going to depend on how high the arc is. A slow flick will give you extra high arc, while fast flick makes you shot flat. So that's how it kind of works. And so you can shoot those rainbow type threes now. So a slow flick, higher arc, fast flick, low arc. And then also they said that there's a sweet spot, and you also, here it is right here, you gain a small bonus when shooting with the ideal shot arc. So somehow there's a bonus, a sweet spot in between this and this, and that's where you get a slight bonus if you hit that. I don't know if there's an indicator to show it or not, but there you go, there's that. And now there's another thing bank shot control. So if you want to be like Dwayne Wade or Tim Duncan, you can now, using shot aiming, instead of going right in the middle, you can go slightly over to whatever side you're shooting from. This way would be slightly over to the right, and it'll bank it in, kind of like bank shot control. This is new for next gen. I don't believe it's in current gen right now. Maybe coming to current gen, but this is currently only for next gen. There's new things coming with the shot meter that they're talking about. They added a little arrow, as you can see from this video here. It's like a little arrow indicator, which will make it a little bit better. They also said they increased the size, which clearly right there, it does look a little bit bigger. And then they are going to allow customization. They talk about it in this whole article right here. I'm just trying to break things down for you, so you, if you don't want to read it all, which believe me, I didn't want to read it all, but I did. Anyways, so yeah, there's a little window now and an arrow, a bigger shot meter. This is next gen gameplay footage, by the way, not current gen. You can probably tell just from the pictures and everything. But yeah, so then it's interesting, they're playing two different teams. It caught me off guard. And then they also go into how you can turn off the meter for layups, but if you want to have better handles like Steph or Kyrie, then you can keep the aiming on while shooting layups and try and hit that window, and you'll be given a boost, and it'll be better, like if you want to be an elite finisher around the rim. So that was something that they mentioned there. I think that's a good idea. Otherwise, default is off. And this is where they talk about that right there. Shot creators, they are adding new size ups or new abilities for off dribble jumpers right here. That's where it talks about it. And new signature packages for that. They said they added like LeBron and Luka and James Harden and stuff like that. And here's an example of the LeBron one right here. Kind of cool. Let's show it again. Yep, there you go. Little sidestep, and you guys already know how Luka shoots, and they kind of showcased it in the trailer yesterday, the Luka one, how he does his little step back from the top of the arc. That's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea, and we'll always take more packages just for more variation, and maybe it'll be good or bad, you know. We'll always take stuff like that. New animations are great for the game, I think, personally. This is for next gen 3-point line recognition. With the upgrading in the hardware and everything like that, apparently there's a way that they are able to like recognize the 3-point line a little bit better, so they must make it a point of emphasis in the coding. And instead of kind of like floating backwards like you do this year, or maybe your foot's on the line and it's a long two, which happens to me a lot, then they will recognize the 3-point line, and if your tendency is high for shooting threes, like of course Devin Booker's is, he will step behind the line. Or James Harden is another example of someone who shoots a lot. They will literally step behind the line instead of on the line, or like float backwards. It looks a lot smoother and it feels a lot smoother while playing, is what they claim, and this is for next gen. Pro stick dribbling, they did a little bit with, and I believe that in the next, for park handles, whatever we talk about for park handles, that is implemented in today's patch 4. But there's a little bit you can read on it. I'm not going to go into this a whole lot just because it sounds like what they're doing is taking current gen stuff and transferring it into next gen, but with a slight improvement. And then there's speed control for size up. This is an emphasis on like James Harden, how he does that between the legs, or that's where this is here. Does between the legs a lot, and here it is on video right here, and then a step back into his shot. That's a really nice move. I really like that move, and I'd like to use that. That's a great move right there. Park handles, park dribble moves now pulled off by clicking L3 are now tied to the Hall of Fame tight handles badge. So if you find yourself accidentally rolling on the floor while breaking down the defense in the park, try dropping tight handles down a tier. So it's tied to tight handles now for park dribble moves, and that's good to know. I mean, and I think that's a decent way to do it, because then that leaves it kind of exclusive for ball handlers, whoever has their ball handling primary, because then they can only get Hall of Fame badges in that category. They talk about triple threat a little bit right here, and how it's one of the first skills you learn in basketball, which is true, doing the triple threat. And they implemented some sort of triple threat system into next gen, and they reference Carmelo Anthony, how that's a big part of his game. Passing is improved, and obviously stuff like this is crazy. They also reference what was it, Curry bouncing that lob in the All-Star game a couple years ago to Giannis, and then apparently they're also improving the passing AI, and the ball will actually respect the spin on the ball now. So we'll have to see in the future how that's implemented, because I don't quite understand what they mean by that right now. I mean, I can understand it, but I'd like to see it happen. Ball physics have been rewrote and improved, I guess, and you can now throw lobs off the glass too. I don't know if they're gonna make it controllable to where you can do that, like do a bounce lob or do a off the glass or just a normal lob like what we have right now. I don't know, that's a good question. But it also in this little bit shows that there's the blacktop is returning. You get a little sneak peek of it. NBA 2K21 next gen will have blacktop. That'll be really nice. And then lead pass mechanics, and this is from, of course, Mike Wang, or Baluba on Twitter. Now I know that's kind of a hodgepodge of information, and I didn't really explain it the best. If you want to know more, again, I was trying to summarize everything. If you want to know more in depth, go read the article, which is linked down below. We already covered this a little bit, and then Shake and Bake on Twitter, he showed a breakdown of all of these, which I didn't realize in here. It showed all these videos. But yeah, so it does. He showed all of the videos being broke down a little bit more. Then in here, you got Steph Curry jumper, which is when he's banking it off the glass. Got the James Harden size up, Devin Booker step back, LeBron James on his moving shot, everything like that. The blacktop returning, the shot meter with the arrow. So if you like information, make sure you go follow me. And I recommend following Shake and Bake. He does some really good information on my team specifically. And then, of course, follow Mike Wang. He's one of the developers of 2K. Go look at this article. NBA 2K21, follow them on Twitter. And also 2K21 News. That's also a pretty reputable source. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a breakdown video. There's a lot of information to pack right there. I tried to unpack it the best I could. There's 2 more of these articles coming out. I don't know if they're going to do daily or what. Whatever they do, I will try and do another video for you on it. But with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like for me. Subscribe if you're new or haven't subscribed already. And I will see you all in the next video. So take care, have a great day, and bye-bye.